1. Brian Campbell's historic playoff victory at John Deere Classic PGA Tour win 2024. 2. The Short Hitter's Guide to Winning Golf, Mastering Distance Management with Brian Campbell. 3. Brian Campbell's incredible comeback victory at the John Deere Classic. 4. Brian Campbell, the unlikely PGA Tour double winner. 5. Syracuse native Kevin Roy finishes top 3 in PGA John Deere Classic. 1. Brian Campbell's historic playoff victory at John Deere Classic PGA Tour win 2024. Brian Campbell just proved power isn't everything. Here's how golf's shortest hitter stole his second PGA Tour victory. At 32 years old, Brian Campbell just achieved what most thought impossible, winning elite tournaments as the PGA Tour's shortest driver. This weekend's dramatic John Deere Classic playoff victory over Emiliano Grillo wasn't just a triumph of skill, but a manifesto challenging golf's obsession with raw power. Let's be clear, Campbell's average drive of 276 yards makes him statistically the tour's weakest hitter, a staggering 51 yards shorter than this season's longest drivers. But here's where it gets controversial: can technical precision truly overcome modern golf's distance arms race? Campbell's back-to-back wins, including February's Mexico Open, suggest an emphatic yes, sparking heated debates about what really wins tournaments. The Illinois native's journey reads like a golfing underdog story. After a decade grinding through minor leagues and multiple tour attempts, Campbell's Sunday playoff performance revealed his secret weapon: ice-cold precision under pressure. While Grillo, a proven champion, crumbled with wild drives in critical moments, Campbell delivered a clinic in strategic play. His playoff-winning 307-yard drive, surprisingly long for him, found the fairway, followed by a laser-guided approach to 16 feet from the pin. Grillo's aggressive power game? It left him scrambling from spectator areas in thick rough. But here's the twist most fans miss: this victory nearly slipped away hours earlier. Campbell's disastrous 15th-hole double bogey, featuring a wild 284-yard OB drive, forced an epic comeback. Cue the 17th-hole heroics: a daring 270-yard three-wood approach setting up a crucial birdie. Meanwhile, crowd favorite Max Homa's putting struggles and David Lipsky's final hole meltdown proved that in golf's pressure cooker, even stars crack. The real story here isn't just Campbell's win, it's what it means for the sport. With 10 players briefly tied for lead during Sunday's chaos, the John Deere Classic became living proof that tournaments don't need superstar fields to deliver heart-stopping drama. For context, this B-tier event's $8 million purse and limited FedEx Cup points mean top players often skip it. Yet the desperation of golfers like Lipsky, 128 starts, 0 wins, and Grillo, chasing his first victory in 2 years, created unforgettable theater. Now for the million-dollar question: does Campbell's success signal a shift in professional golf priorities, or is he simply an outlier in an era dominated by bombers like Rory McIlroy? Consider this: while power hitters dominate leaderboards, Campbell joins an elite group of 2024's multiple winners including McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler. Coincidence? Or proof that diverse skill sets still matter? We're throwing this debate to you: should golf courses be modified to favor precision over power? Does Brian Campbell's success inspire you, or do you think distance will always rule? Sound off in comments. The most passionate takes might just feature in our next tournament coverage. 2. The Short Hitter's Guide to Winning Golf, Mastering Distance Management with Brian Campbell. Imagine this: a golfer achieves a groundbreaking milestone without relying on brute force off the tee. Last month, one of my longtime students shattered the 80 barrier for the first time, and the kicker? He did it without hitting a single drive over 240 yards. This revelation underscores a critical shift in golf strategy, one that emphasizes precision over power. For 3 years, he had obsessed over adding distance, only to realize that his true strength lay elsewhere. Brian Campbell's recent victories serve as a testament to this philosophy. Despite ranking 174th on tour with an average driving distance of 276.6 yards, Campbell has managed to outplay players who outdrive him by 50 yards. His success story provides a blueprint for golfers of all levels, proving that mastering what you have can be far more impactful than chasing elusive distance gains. The strategic foundation. Over the past 25 years of teaching, I've observed that successful shorter hitters share 3 key traits: exceptional tee accuracy, surgical wedge play, and a refusal to force themselves into roles they're not suited for. Campbell exemplifies these principles. His driving accuracy stands at 66.52%, placing him 22nd on tour, a remarkable feat considering his moderate driving distance. What sets him apart from casual players is his strategic approach to missed fairways. His rough play is measured and controlled, indicating a deep understanding of his capabilities. A pivotal moment came when a student of mine, plagued by hooks, shortened his backswing by 20% and focused on center contact. Despite no increase in distance, his ball flight became consistent and accurate. This transformation highlights the value of precision over sheer power. 5 keys to maximizing your short game. 1. Master your 100-yard game. Campbell's approach shots from within 100 yards average just 13 feet, 10 inches from the pin, 7th on tour. This proficiency stems from a preference for three-quarter wedge shots over full swings. Practicing 60, 80, and 100-yard shots with the same club, emphasizing rhythm over power, can dramatically improve your short game. 2. Develop strategic rough play. From 50 to 75 yards out of the rough, Campbell averages 16 feet, 10 inches, consistent performance that keeps him competitive. Effective club selection and realistic expectations are crucial. Opt for one more club than you think necessary and prioritize clean contact over muscle shots. 3. Perfect your lag putting. Campbell's putting prowess from longer distances showcases an understanding of percentage golf. His overall putting average of 1.731 ranks 28th on tour. From 20 feet and beyond, focus on speed control rather than attempting every make. A putt finishing 18 inches past the hole is preferable to one that falls short. 4. Play percentage golf. Campbell's approach shot proximity of 36 feet, 3 inches ranks 40th on tour, good but not outstanding. Its significance lies in his strategic positioning. Avoid aiming at pins hidden behind bunkers when the middle of the green offers a better angle for your next shot. 5. Trust your equipment setup. Campbell's club head speed of 108.37 miles per hour places him 170th on tour, yet he maximizes his efficiency. Invest in a driver that balances distance and accuracy, then stick with it. Equipment changes won't fix swing flaws but can optimize your existing setup. The distance management drill. To combat distance envy, I use this drill with every struggling student. Setup *, locate a 150-yard marker at your favorite practice facility or a par 3 of similar length. Tee up balls with your 7-iron, 8-iron, and 9-iron. Adjust distances if necessary. Execution * hit 5 balls with each club, concentrating on solid contact rather than distance. Aim to land each ball within a 20-yard circle around the pin. Focus on the swing's control rather than the ball's placement. Success markers * you should feel a consistent tempo across all 3 clubs. The ball should strike the club face with a crisp click, not a thin ping or heavy thud. Predictability in ball flight is key. This drill reinforces the essence of Campbell's success: consistency trumps distance every time. When you can anticipate your ball's behavior, you can effectively manage a golf course rather than overpowering it. Your next step: dedicate your next 3 practice sessions to mastering shots within 100 yards. Focus on 3 distances, 50, 75, and 100 yards, and refine them with 2 different clubs. Building this foundation will enhance your scoring more effectively than any distance gain. PGA professional Brendan Elliott combines nearly 30 years of experience in golf with a passion for teaching and writing. His insights can be found on platforms like begolfer.golf, https://bagolfer.golf, and onimorirollgolf.com, https://onimorirollgolf.com. For more tips, visit his articles on rg.org each Monday. Your thoughts? Feel free to share your reactions and insights in the comments below. How do you approach managing your distance in short game? Do you agree with the emphasis on consistency over raw power? 3. Brian Campbell's incredible comeback victory at the John Deere Classic. Brian Campbell's journey from uncertainty to triumph at the John Deere Classic is nothing short of inspiring, a story of resilience, grit, and unwavering belief. But here's where it gets controversial: how many athletes truly overcome such setbacks without questioning their path? And this is the part most people miss: the mental battles behind the scenes that shape a champion. Written by Craig DeVries. Silvis, Illinois, just a few hours north of the University of Illinois, where Brian Campbell once played college golf, the familiar chant of ILL echoed repeatedly during his victorious run at the John Deere Classic. Each time, Campbell eagerly responded with the rallying cry INI, a nod to his Fighting Illini roots. Yet, as he edged out seasoned pro Emiliano Grillo in a tense one-hole playoff, that iconic six-letter cheer was missing a crucial element, the word fighting. Because Campbell, more than most alumni, truly embodies the spirit of the Fighting Illini. By clinching the John Deere Classic title at TPC Deere Run on Sunday, Campbell not only added a prestigious trophy to his collection but also joined an elite group of golfers who have won twice in 2025. This list includes stars like Scottie Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, 2023 John Deere champion Sepp Straka, and Ben Griffin. In many ways, Campbell's rise feels like an overnight sensation, but it's a success story that's been nearly a decade in the making. Reflecting on his career, Campbell's path has been anything but smooth. After his rookie season on the PGA Tour in 2016-17, he spent 7 challenging years fighting to reclaim his place among golf's elite. Battling injuries and setbacks on the Korn Ferry Tour and other circuits, he often questioned whether he had the strength and skill to make a comeback. "I've worked my entire life to be in this position, and unfortunately we had a couple years there where it wasn't looking so good," Campbell confessed. "You have to start thinking about, am I going to do something else?" His doubts reached a breaking point during the second stage of the PGA Tour Q-School 3 years ago when a disastrous quintuple bogey on a par 3 hole made him fear his career was over. "I thought my career was over in that moment," he recalled. "That night I had a serious talk with myself. I said, you know what, whatever happens is okay. Trust yourself." The very next round, I shot 8 under and got myself right back in the mix. That's when I realized maybe golf isn't done with me yet. That moment changed everything. Campbell's story is a testament to the power of resilience and self-belief, qualities he called upon repeatedly during a thrilling final round at TPC Deere Run. Unlike previous years when low scores were the norm, the first 3 rounds of this tournament saw fewer fireworks. But on Sunday, the leaderboard exploded like a 4th of July celebration, with 11 players shooting 65 or better early on. Rain showers during the 3rd round slowed the pace, tightening the competition. Defending champion and 3rd-round leader Davis Thompson struggled, while contenders like 6-time winner Max Homa, 2-time winner Emiliano Grillo, and others surged forward before fading. Campbell himself held the lead on the 15th tee, standing at 6 under par and bogey-free. But a wild drive into a tree-line hazard led to a double bogey, pushing him behind once again. "Just made a bad swing," he admitted. "I think the humidity made me slip, and I knew right away it was in the hazard. I accepted it and thought, you know what, we're still in this. There are plenty of holes left that I really like." True to his Fighting Illini spirit, Campbell fought back. A birdie on the par 5 17th reclaimed the lead, but a missed birdie chance on 18 forced a playoff after Grillo birdied 17 and narrowly missed a long birdie putt on 18. In the playoff, Campbell's drive found the fairway, a stark contrast to his near out-of-bounds drive in Mexico earlier this year, which he managed to save. Grillo, however, drove into the trees right of the 18th fairway, and his approach shot rolled to the back fringe. Campbell's approach landed 16 feet from the hole, and his 2-putt par sealed the victory when Grillo failed to get up and down. With this win, Campbell joins Fighting Illini legend Steve Stricker, who famously won 3 consecutive John Deere Classics from 2009 to 2011. Campbell, who committed to Illinois and watched Stricker's epic birdie from a fairway bunker during his college years, expressed immense pride. "I'm just so proud to be mentioned alongside Steve Stricker. I've looked up to him even before college started," Campbell said. His winning score of 18 under 266 was the highest at TPC Deere Run since Bryson DeChambeau's 2018 victory with the same total. Yet, for Campbell, the magic of the John Deere Classic remains undeniable. "So thrilled to be here," he said. "Magic really does happen at the John Deere." Now, here's a question for you. Does Campbell's story prove that perseverance always pays off, or are there countless others whose struggles go unnoticed? And what about the mental toughness required? Is it something innate, or can it be cultivated? Share your thoughts below. Do you believe the Fighting Illini spirit is what truly sets champions apart, or is it something else entirely? For Brian Campbell, the unlikely PGA Tour double winner. The PGA Tour has just welcomed an unexpected two-time champion. By Dylan Dethier. https://golf.com/writers/Dylan-Dethier. In a season filled with surprises, one name has emerged as the most astonishing two-time winner of the PGA Tour, Brian Campbell. A shocking journey to victory. Brian Campbell, known for being the shortest hitter on the PGA Tour, currently holds the last position in driving distance, ranking 171st out of 171 players, and has the slowest ball speed. Before this week, he had only managed one top 30 finish this season, which was his remarkable victory at the Mexico Open. It's been 10 years since he made his debut on the tour, and most of that time has been spent on the Korn Ferry Tour. Throughout his career, he has faced numerous challenges, including injuries and self-doubt. His recent performance has been less than stellar, with results showing missed cuts and withdrawals. This latest win was a complete surprise, not just to the spectators but even to Campbell himself. "I have no words," Campbell expressed. "To be in a playoff and to finish it off this way is just amazing. A poetic win." It's particularly poetic that Campbell's victory came exactly 10 years after he first played on the tour as an amateur from the University of Illinois, competing on a sponsor's exemption at the John Deere Classic. Fast forward a decade, and he now stands alongside golf giants like Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy as one of the 6 players with multiple tour wins this season. During his post-round press conference, Campbell reflected on a pivotal moment that could have altered the course of his professional golf career. "I dedicated my life to reaching this point, but there were years when it seemed bleak," he admitted. "I started to question whether I should pursue a different path, thinking maybe professional golf wasn't meant for me. It was during the second stage of Q School a couple of years ago when I made a quintuple bogey on a par 3, and I genuinely thought my career was over. That night, I had a heart-to-heart with myself, telling myself that whatever happens is okay. I needed to trust myself. The next round, I shot 8 under and got back in the game. That was the moment I realized that maybe golf wasn't finished for me. Everything changed from there. A dramatic final round. And now, everything has shifted once more." Campbell started the final round just one shot behind Davis Thompson. He quickly made a birdie on the par 5 second hole, followed by another on the par 4 sixth, and then 3 more on holes 10, 11, and 13. A mistake off the tee at number 15 resulted in a double bogey that seemed to jeopardize his chances, but a brilliant approach on the par 5 17th hole set him up for a 2-putt birdie, bringing him to 18 under par and into a playoff with Emiliano Grillo. After making par on the final hole, he emerged as the champion. In an emotional interview with CBS' Amanda Balionis, Campbell was asked about his arduous journey back to the tour after spending 7 years in the minor leagues. What wisdom would he share with his younger self about the bright future that lay ahead? "The advice I would give is to dig deep and trust yourself," he said. "It's easier said than done, but I found that returning to the joy I had for the game as a kid was crucial. It's about enjoying golf for what it is and having fun with it. This can create a positive feedback loop. Playing well often leads to enjoying the game more, and winning opens doors for future opportunities." However, Campbell's performance after his first victory didn't indicate that this second win was on the horizon. He only made 5 of 12 cuts, with his best finish being T32. After your first win, expectations can be overwhelming. "I faced several unexpected illnesses that kept me out of tournaments I was eager to play in," he explained. "I had to trust the process and what I had been doing before, and now, here we are. It's surreal." As world number 1 Scottie Scheffler often reminds us, every week starts anew. This week, Campbell took fewer strokes than anyone else once again. Dylan Dethier. Golf.com editor. Dylan Dethier is a senior writer for Golf Magazine/golf.com. A native of Williamstown, Massachusetts, he joined golf in 2017 after spending 2 years on the mini tours. Dethier graduated from Williams College with a degree in English and is the author of 18 in America, https://www.amazon.com/18-america-golfers-journey-essence-ebook/dp/b008j4CIRW, which chronicles the year he spent living out of his car while playing a round of golf in every state. 5. Syracuse native Kevin Roy finishes top 3 in PGA John Deere Classic. Imagine being just one shot away from claiming the top spot in a prestigious PGA tournament. That's exactly what Syracuse native Kevin Roy experienced at the John Deere Classic. But here's where it gets interesting. Roy's impressive 6 under 65 in the final round secured him a tie for third place, a remarkable feat that showcases his skills and dedication to the sport. As the golfing world watched, Brian Campbell emerged victorious, winning his second PGA Tour title of the year in a playoff against Emiliano Grillo. Campbell's journey to the top was nothing short of dramatic, with a double bogey on the 15th hole threatening to derail his chances. However, he managed to regain his composure and ultimately claimed the title with a par on the first extra hole. This win marks Campbell's second victory of the year, both of which have come in playoffs, and it's a testament to his perseverance and skill under pressure. But what's equally impressive is Roy's consistent performance, with this being his third consecutive top 20 finish and second straight top 10. His achievements are a reminder that success in golf requires a combination of talent, hard work, and mental toughness. And this is the part most people miss. The journey to the top is often paved with setbacks and challenges, but it's how players respond to these obstacles that truly defines their character. As we reflect on the John Deere Classic, we're left wondering, what does the future hold for Kevin Roy, and can he build on this momentum to claim his first PGA Tour title? The fact that Campbell's win might be enough to secure his spot in the British Open raises an interesting question. Should the world ranking system be revised to give more weight to recent performances, rather than relying solely on historical data? This controversy sparks a debate about the fairness and accuracy of the current system. As we consider the implications of this, we're compelled to ask, do you think the world ranking system adequately reflects a player's current form, or are there other factors that should be taken into account? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Meanwhile, Max Homa's performance serves as a reminder that even the most experienced players can go through periods of drought. His first top 10 on the PGA Tour in nearly 15 months is a testament to his determination and dedication to the sport. With 5 others tying for 5th place, including 47-year-old Matt Kuchar and Lucas Glover, the John Deere Classic has once again demonstrated the depth and talent of the PGA Tour. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: the world of golf is full of surprises, and we can't wait to see what's in store for these incredible athletes.